Hello everyone, my name is Cuby and I study in environmental engineering, just like the TME introduced. Okay, and now I'll be answering the TME question. When was the last trip that I went to? I believe it is also Taichung, and I went this Saturday, and it was with some of my friends that also do a volunteer job in a conference. And we went to Fongjia Night Market and also the Donghai University. And now, today, my topic will be trash talk. Yeah, it's a very special topic. And first, I'll be talking about how much your trash costs. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pay to buy the trash, but it means today I'll be focusing on the disposal fee that everyone lives in Taiwan have to face. And the second part is what the media told us about this disposal fee, and also will uncover the truth, and finally the conclusion. And now we'll start to talk about how much trash actually costs. In Taipei and New Taipei City, we actually have to go downstairs, and when a garbage truck comes in front or near your house, you have to take the garbage from your house and throw it into the car. And the government will help you to deal with all the trash. So in order to not to abuse the system, the Taipei and New Taipei City, you have to buy this special plastic bag. And only this kind of plastic bag is acceptable for the garbage truck. So the disposal fee is basically how much trash bag that you use. And if you are living in Taipei, this is familiar with you. But how about the rest of the Taiwan? How is the disposal fee being paid? Well, this might actually be a tricky question because our parents pay all the bills for us, right? And I don't know the answer before, but last semester I had the interview with the director of Department of Environmental Protection, also known as Taipei市环保局长. And after having an interview with him, I know a lot about how the disposal fee works. In all the other cities in Taiwan, the disposal fee is a portion of how much water you use a day in your house. If you first heard this, maybe it doesn't make any sense. Because if I like to take a shower, maybe I take a shower 3 or 4 times a day. But that doesn't necessarily mean I produce a lot of waste and garbage a day. For example, in the city I live in, Taichung, if you use 1 ton of water, 1,000 kilograms of water, you have to pay $3.7 NTD for your trash disposal fee. So if you produce a lot of trash, but you doesn't even use a drop of water in your house, you don't have to pay for that. But that doesn't make any sense. So why does this happen? What the media told us. This will be the second part. Why the Taipei City, they insist that citizens should buy their own plastic bag, and so the fee will be counted as how much trash you produce. And why the other cities doesn't do that? What the media told us. At first, when this policy came out, I believe it's more than 10 years ago. There are lots of media talking about how this policy is a bad one. Because, of course, you have to now pay money to buy the bag, buy the specific bag that the garbage truck will accept. So the media will emphasize on the price that you have to pay more. But is that the truth? And the second thing, many people will think that because you are buying plastic, and plastic is bad for environment, so this policy doesn't do anything good to our environment because you're still buying plastic bag, right? Well, after having an interview with the director of environmental protection, well, we can look this policy at a different view. What is the view, what is the perspective from our government? And the top number is how much money per year that the government take from the citizens. So the director told us if he sell water, the fee came from a portion of water that you use in your house. Every year, 1.6 billion of NTD dollars is going into the government. And if Taipei City decides to sell plastic bags instead of collecting water fees, they only collect 0.4 billion per year. What does that mean? If you're a citizen, that means you pay less to the government. And if you're a government, that means we receive less money for this disposal of garbage. So it is actually a good policy if you're a citizen. That means you give our government less money. How about the data that's shown under the screen? Before the policy was implemented into the Taipei City, every person, all the garbage that is produced in Taipei City, divided by how many people live in Taipei. This is the average garbage amount that one citizen in Taipei produce per day. And because we can't stop any, people are encouraged to recycle and not to throw everything into normal trash. So recycling is an improvement we can see here. At first, when the policy was not implemented, only 1.13 kilograms of garbage is produced per person per day in Taipei City. But the trash is reduced because we are now more focused on the trash that we have to pay for the bag, and it has the size that contains all the trash. So some of them can be put into the recycle. So that is my conclusion. Maybe sometimes the policies is a good one, but people around us or the media, they will tell us about the wrong perspective to see this problem. So this is the end of my speech, and stay curious. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Cuby. And do you guys still have the board? You have to score him, okay? We'll give you guys a minute. Yeah, please do it. You guys can scan the QR code and have us vote out. Okay, let's welcome our second prepared speech speaker, Dylan. Okay, Dylan is a fourth-year student in the major of mechanical engineering, and he called himself a Munich. Okay, because he went to Germany for exchange, and he really liked Germany. So also he can speak German really well because he has learned that for like 6 years or something. And so you can like pay all your